Now in this session we are going to see some of the important series method. For that I have already made a series. Here is a list of the subject and here is the list of the score in that particular subject. I have made a series with the help of this score and make a custom index of the subject. When I print, it shows like this: English marks is 92, Math marks is 82, 88, Hindi marks is 89, and something like this. Here it is given that D type is float 64. Now if I ask you, can you change the data type of this series? How it is possible? You can do with the help of S type. You simply do dot S type, and if you want to change into float 32, it is changed. Now you store in different variable new marks, okay, and when you print the new marks dot D type, it shows float 32. So you understand what is the importance of S type. Now if I want to ask you one question: name of all the subject whose marks are between 90 and 100. How can you find that? For that we have a different method, that is between. We simply do between and it works on the value, not on the index, right? From 90 to 100. English, for English it shows true, maths false, 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 and true and false. Why? Because in English marks is 92, which is between 90 and 100, so it shows true. Here 88 it's false, 89 false, 88 false, 98 it is true, NaN it is false. So you understand how you can find the marks are between 90 and 100 with the help of this method. Now the next method we are going to see is clip. You can understand this with the help of this definition that I have written for you. If the value is not between the lower and the upper bound, then clip helps us rounding up all the value between the lower and upper bound. Let's suppose it is given that dot clip, and if I pass here 90 to 100, you will see this English is 92, means value are between the lower and upper bound. Here lower bound is 90, I have written lower bond is equal to 90 and upper bond is equal to 100. Okay, now 92 is between the lower bound and upper bound, so it write as it is. The second is 88, so it is not lying between the lower bound and upper bound, so it clip helps us rounding up the value, so it make it 90. Likewise 89 and 88 also 90. 98 is between the lower bound and the upper bound, so it shows as it is. NaN is not in the lower bound and upper bound, so it shows NaN. Okay, I hope you understand how clips work. Now the next is drop duplicate. With the help of name you will understand what are the functionalities of this. In this series you will observe math is repeated more than one times. So if I do marks score dot drop duplicates and we call it delete one of the repeated one. Here maths is more than one times, here maths is only one times. So if it is repeated with the help of drop duplicate, you can eliminate the repetition one. Okay. Now if I want to know whether in my series any value is nan or not, let's suppose. So for that you need to do ask one question is null. When you ask, it shows history is an index where the value is null, so it shows true. I hope you understand. For English it is 92, for math 88, so it shows false because 92, 88 is not a null value. And in history you will see it is nan, so it shows true. Okay. Now we are going to see the next method, that is drop na. With the help of name you will understand what are the functionalities of drop na. It basically drop the nan value, drop na. Here history is nan value, you will see here history is nan value. Okay. If you want to eliminate that value, you just need to drop na, and now from the series history is deleted. I hope you understand, right? Now there is one more alternative, you can do fill na. It means the nan value can be filled with different value. I will show you. Dot fill na, and if you want to fill this with 100, it shows you 100. If you just do the empty string, it shows nothing. So it's better you will put here 100, it looks good. Okay. And I think 0. Okay. Now what is apply? So apply has a great functionality. Let's suppose if I want to do one thing, if I want to award or give a remark on the basis of the score, right? Let's suppose I have already written here, but I want to return one more time for you. Dot apply lambda x colon good if x is greater than 90, else work on it. What does it mean? What does it do? I have apply here a function. If x is greater than 90, you will return good. Here x is 92 in case of English, so it will return good. Here in math it is 88, means it is less than 90, so else statement will run and it print work on it. Same for Hindi, for math. Again for science it is 98, so it shows good and work on it, right? Okay. Actually I need to change this as type to float, because with the I don't know how it change into object. Okay. So now you will see here history, it shows good, right? I hope you understand this. Next we are going to see is copy. You simply do dot copy, and if you want to store in new copy marks, you must see if you print this, if I want to edit this whether it affect the main series or not, is equal to 100. Okay, now when you print it shows 100, but I want to check whether it affect the main series or not. No. So with the help of copies you can make a copy of the series, and if you want any modification you can do on copied series, but it didn't affect the main series. You have observed here 92 as previous, but here we have edited, we have modified, so it shows 100. I hope you clear. Okay.